Hi there, it's Michelle Tam from Wonton Paleo, and today I'm going to show you a recipe that I didn't think I could make. It is my wonton meatballs. Because ever since I was a little kid, my favorite dish was my mom's wonton soup. And so I've recreated it without the wrapper, and it's just as delicious and tasty as my mom, but don't tell her. So you just start with a pound of ground pork. Make sure it's not the really lean stuff, because you don't want dry wonton meatballs. And you can totally use turkey if you want, but use not the super lean stuff, and chicken thighs is another option. And I've got half pound of shrimp that I've roughly chopped up. I have some dried shiitake mushrooms that I've minced and diced. And then I'm gonna add some scallions and cilantro. Now all the seasoning stuff. So I have 1 tablespoon of coconut aminos, which is a soy sauce substitute. It's not quite as salty, so I still add some salt to this. I add half a teaspoon of Diamond Crystal kosher salt, half teaspoon of fish sauce, 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper, because this is what my mom always uses, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of sesame oil. And once it's all in there, you just get your hands in there and you kind of just squeeze it until they're nice and sticky. Oops, see, it's trying to escape. And it's a great way to get out your aggressions. You can get your kids involved. So I normally grab a disher, because then this way they're all even. I scoop it out, I put it in my hand, I roll it into a little ball. And I put it on a parchment-lined, rimmed baking sheet, and I make sure that they're not right on top of each other. And this makes about 15 to 16 of these meatballs. People have asked me what to do if they have a shellfish allergy. And I just tell them you can just use all pork. So just use 1.5 pounds of pork. If you don't like pork, you can use poultry, you can use turkey, you can use chicken thigh meat. It really is flexible. And I really do think the difference between dried and fresh shiitake mushrooms is huge. Now that the wontons are all formed, I pop it into a 400-degree oven for 15 to 20 minutes, rotating it at the halfway mark until they're done. And here they are, my wonton meatballs. And if you're feeling fancy, you can garnish them with some scallions and cilantro, and they smell amazing. And my kids love this too. This is a family favorite.